Okay, so I always start my interviews off the same way.
Birdman.
How did you get into TikTok? Introduce yourself, introduce your platform to everyone.
How did I get into TikTok?
Yeah.
Well, long story short, colostomy bag, and then I couldn't work legally nor physically, so I was a little screwed. Lost everything and found TikTok to regain my entire life. And now that I have everything back, I just kind of remain to stay here because they want me to stay. So I'm like, oh well, I'm here. What do I do? Speed dating, bullshitting, battles. But I stopped doing all that shit. Now I just battle.
Okay.
Now I'm
Okay.
gonna start making videos, making content.
Okay. What do you plan to do from here?
Keep creating content. Keep creating different shows of many people's interest. I mean, I listen to my chat and what they have an interest in doing it. Just coming up with different ideas and different shows to do.
Okay, so why did you decide not to do the dating show, the speed dating anymore?
Nobody requested in, and people have way too many. People have way too many requirements. They've got to be 6 feet, waist of 29 to 35, green eyes, brown hair, blonde hair. Um, or I'd have people from Nigeria come up here, and it would be like all night. People from Nigeria up here, and then like you'd have like that one that would come in and be like, "Your show is racist," and I'm like, "How?" Like it was like the stupidest shit. I'm like, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm done. So I don't know. And then people weren't requesting in, and I don't know.
Have you considered like doing like, you know how there's like co-host nights for specific shows? Like, have you considered like, because I've seen you do the speed dating thing with Alpha, where he was like the only man and then just women would request up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's all I had.
have you
Do I?
been doing that or?
The co-hosting thing is no. The co-hosting isn't like. It's not really a co-host. They don't really do anything but sit there up at a box and go like this and collect gifts and gain followers. They don't do anything, and then they tell people like, "All right, there's your 2 minutes." Like that's it. They don't really. They don't really do nothing. They just clout chase.
Okay, so you don't like that the creators that you're co-hosting with are almost like using you for clout, basically.
Correct. Basically, I don't do co-host because, well, one, I'm not going to bring up another creator because what they do is a lot of people will want to co-host with you, and then you allow them to co-host with you, and then they gain your followers, and then they gain gifters, and then all of a sudden things will turn somehow, some way, and they'll go live on their own.
Wait, what? They'll go live on their what?
They'll go live on their own and try to like bring your people in, and then like
Okay, so they'll try to like sneaky like talk
yeah,
to people and stuff and
basically.
gain their okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. The colonostomy bag. Tell us about what happened. Like, how did you find out that you needed help? Like, give us the whole rundown of what happened there.
I busted my taint on a trailer hitch out in my front of my house. I immediately collapsed. Drove my happy ass to the hospital after I climbed up in my truck. I crawled across the parking lot of the hospital. They brought me in, and next thing I know, I was passed the fuck out, and they ripped me open because I needed to. I swelled up really big, and they found out that I had colitis, so they removed 8 inches of intestine and gave me a colostomy bag while I healed. I was on a catheter and on a colostomy bag for over 9 months.
So it was almost a good thing that you went to the hospital.
Correct. I had minutes.
Wait, okay, wait. Those two things weren't connected, right? Like,
No, they were. I had a bruised
oh.
vagus nerve, and then when they cut me open, they found out I had like basically your intestine goes black. So what happens is your intestines is dead, and they have to remove that. And so while you're healing, they'll give you a colostomy bag or an ostomy bag in order for it to heal up. And then that was in November of 22. I didn't have my surgery until July 5th of 23, and I finally got my staples removed August of 23.
Okay. Okay.
Still, I
And
was in a catheter too.
yeah, and that whole time, like you were out of work, like you.
Yep, I was on disability. I'm a union worker. I was on disability. Um, and basically just I lost my truck, my motorcycle, I lost everything. And then I had no other way of making an income, and I was like looking on my like phone like ways of making money at home. And then I was watching some idiots on TikTok because I used to watch TikTok. I'm like, dude, I could do this, dude. I can act like an idiot, wear wigs. I'm like, fuck, this is easy. So that's so then that's what I did. And then all of a sudden I was like, hey, you know what? Swimmer drowned, and then next thing I know, I started swimming, and then yeah, I had gotten rid of everything. I had nothing left but a bed, couch, and a TV.
Wow.
That's all I had.
Yeah. Were you in a relationship during this?
Oh God, yes. Yeah, I was in a relationship during that time.
Like during the time that you went to the hospital and throughout?
Yeah. Well, I did it on the weekend, and she was kind of like a weird story, but she basically she was out at the bar a lot. She was like a big time like bar fly, like bottomless mimosas every Sunday kind of deal, like all fucking day long. And then sometimes wouldn't come home till 2 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock the next day, or sometimes she wouldn't come home at all. So then when I went through the surgery, she was never home, and then it was like, well, I couldn't do anything with her, so it was like, well, I got to go find me a man that can use his, and basically left, and she was supposed to take care of me and like rotate me and stuff, but she didn't. Thank God, like I've got like a sister and family in the medical field. Because my sister ended up showing up to my house and she was rotating me for 3 months because I couldn't walk. Um, yeah, it was pretty rough. It was a pretty tough time. I don't get too much into it. She was just nasty. She was physically abusive. I couldn't get up.
God.
I got ripped off the couch several times. It was pretty nasty.
Wow. Well, I mean like I hate that you had to struggle,
Pretty
but
nasty.
I'm glad that you got to see the truth about who you were with so that you didn't stay in that
It was
disgusting situation. Sometimes it takes that type of moment to like see who
Yeah,
somebody
it was
is.
it was a rough time. It was a rough time. Dark. It was a dark past, but yeah, thank God I mean, that was part of the thing of like the banning TikTok thing. It was like if people are legit and they're like actually going through something, but like not going live and saying they're, it's like I didn't build my platform based off of like telling people like this is what I'm going through. I lost everything. Nobody knew that till like 6 months into my streaming. They're like, hey, what brought you to TikTok? Why'd you
Yeah.
come to TikTok? And nobody knew my issues until 6 months. I was dancing and somebody seen my scars and said, ew, what is that? Well, that's when I ended up becoming up on Reddit. And then they started making fun of my scars. And then
What?
that's when I had the nasty ass yellow and black, purple scars. So I got them all tattooed over.
Oh, well, that's pretty sick. That looks great.
But yeah, I got the colostomy bag thing tattooed over. It's got Freddy's face in it.
Cool.
And then where they cut me open, this is supposed to have blood running down it, but yeah, no, I got it all tatted. And then that's when that happened. And then I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll just get it tatted. And then I
Yeah.
was dancing and doing pony and stuff like that. So I got it tattooed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank God. That was part of the thing I was telling you. Like when people are legit, they're going through something and they don't build their platform based off of what they're going through. Then it's kind of amazing. Like I didn't like you know how annoying or you know how sad it would be to like go live on TikTok and tell people like, guys, I lost everything. Like I have no life now. Like I
Yeah.
lost. You know what I'm saying? Like dude, I didn't even have a washer and dryer.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then like when I first started getting my first paycheck through TikTok, I bought a washer and dryer. And then my second paycheck, I bought a just a piece of shit Audi to get me from point A to point B, so I can, go to the grocery store on my own now. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was sad, it was bad. And then, yeah, no, I've came a long way on here.
I think a lot of people can relate to that. Like I had a like kind of a dead end research job, so this kind of pulled me out of that. So I get that.
And
But
that's the thing is like I don't want like anybody that's going through. I mean, yeah, I went through a lot with that because I mean they had me on like you know Oxy, they had me on Norco, they had me on all like three other pain medications to get to
oh.
help me sleep through the night and 500 milligram muscle relaxers.
Mhm.
Well, it was like getting me to a point where I was sweating really bad. I was like, this shit's crazy. I didn't like it. And then I took him back to my surgeon. I'm like, yo, I don't know what that shit is, but Advil did so much better for my pain than any of that shit. Any of those things. So anyway, long story short, next thing I know, um, I went, I just, I stuck to Advil, but anybody that goes through something like that, it's like any, a depression or anything like that. I mean, and you feel like all hope is lost. Don't, there's always another door there. And it's just like, don't give up, especially when you got, like I've got a child myself, and it's like if you have a child that's depending on you every day to make sure that you have a roof over your head for them and food in their stomach, and I'm a provider, you know what I mean? So it's like I got to make sure I have a roof, but most importantly, it was like, man, I don't want her to see me like that, you know what I mean? I don't want her to see me lose everything. So it was a sad thing, and then like when your kid like wants you to pick them up and you can't pick them up, and you know what I'm saying? They just see you on the couch wearing a muumuu in a blanket, you can't get up off the couch, and like, why won't you come here? Like, I can't. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah. Well, so was that girlfriend? Was that like your baby mama, or was
no,
that?
hell no.
Okay, okay, yeah, cool. I'm
No.
glad. I'm glad because that would be even a bigger issue. You know what I mean? So,
Right. No, absolutely. No.
well, do you have like a good relationship with her? Like, are you guys like cordial and
With
able to?
my daughter's mother?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
cool. That's
We just
awesome.
we just decided it didn't work out. Parents were just getting into each other's relationships and lives, and just kind of split it there. But everything's been great. I mean, we co-parent very well. She comes over, she drops her off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's great.
So you're a speed dater. Like you told us why you don't do it anymore. What about your own like dating life? What does that look like? Do you have a girlfriend?
My own dating life. I'm just grinding right now.
Okay.
I mean, I like it would be okay. Listen, it would be different if it would be different. Okay, talking to somebody if they weren't talking to 20 other people. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you sit there and tell me that I'm the only one, but then you'll come over and like 3 o'clock in the morning, and a spam caller is calling you, FaceTiming you, and you're telling me
Oh.
it's spam? Like, come on now, let's get real.
Okay,
Like,
I don't know what that is.
ain't nobody FaceTiming you. Hello, I just wanted to reach out. Bunch of cars extended warranty. Like,
Yeah, right.
no.
Well, wait a second though. What I mean, are you only talking to one person? Like, what do you mean?
One, one. Yes, obviously, one at a time.
Okay, so you only talk really? So you're like that's kind of like an old-fashioned like view.
I'm very old fashioned. I don't. I can't afford more than one. I mean,
You don't want to afford more than one, right? You don't.
yeah, no, no. If they give me the wrong, if they do me wrong, or if they do me wrong, or like I know I'm not the only one that they're talking to or sleeping with, nah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
I put my focus on one person, and that they're like screwing me over, and I'm not like I'm catching on that like they're not putting their effort in. I'm out. Like there's no.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the opposite. I'm kind of like I'll talk to whoever until somebody nails me down, you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to like hook up with anyone though. Like I'm not gonna be like doing any of that, but I'll still flirt. Um,
Nails you down in what way?
nails me down as in like wants to commit and like wants to take it to the next level and like be exclusive, you know?
And then you end up becoming the old lady or the old ball and chain.
What you mean by that?
You don't know what never mind. Never mind.
No, what is that? What is that?
It's a term. It's an old term, like the old lady or the old ball and
Mrs.
the old ball and chain, the missus. Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So, are you talking to one person right now? Then,
Yeah.
are you gonna talk about who it is?
No,
Is it are they on TikTok or are they off TikTok?
they're off TikTok.
Okay, that's solid. I respect that. I feel like TikTok relationships never work out.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, no,
Do they?
no, they don't.
Yeah. No,
There's no way. I mean, well, maybe they do. I don't know.
they don't. Do they? Like, I haven't seen them work out. Um, so let's get into the crazy accusations about you. The Reddit stuff, the fake accounts of you that are like posting all these crazy things. Um, let's get into the transgender stuff. So first of all, what's your opinion on transgender issues? Like what's your political stance?
What's my political stance on it? Now, I am a man who defends women, okay? And if any man, right, with the male genitalia, okay, I don't care if it's a screen recorded or not, post it wherever. The man with a male genitalia, right, with the chromosomes, right, of a man, right, you're not a woman, okay? You can't give birth. You don't have a fucking vagina. You can't give me babies. You don't have a period. None of that. You don't have the hormones. You don't have the brains or what else is it? You don't go through what women go through. Like there's that. Like there's that. It's like you're not a woman. Like just that's annoying to me.
Okay.
Like that. I'm sorry, but what defines a woman is what I'm saying, the chromosomes.
Okay. And I've seen some videos with you kind of like dressing up with like the long hair and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
What about it?
So like what's your take? Like are people would have said like you're bullying them or like you're
So cancer patients wear wigs.
Okay.
Okay. Also actors wear wigs. Also comedians wear wigs.
Yeah,
Also
which is TikTok live for you. We're all trying
correct. So anything that I do with wearing wigs, dancing, anything like that, it's all for entertainment purposes.
Okay.
It brings people into my room. Why do you think there's people on this app that wear like shorts and a mini skirt and a pair of jeans over the top of them? Like who wears that, right? It's gonna bring people to your, you know what I'm saying? Like you could go live and pick your nose, and you're gonna attract a bunch of people in there because people are like, oh, why are you picking your nose? Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're doing it for views and attention. You're not doing it to like hurt people, basically.
No, but if you get offended by it, I mean, you should look at everybody else around the world. And by the way, wigs were a big thing back in like, what was I? I mean, look at the guy behind you. He wore a wig.
That's my dad. What are you talking about?
Washington is not your dad.
No, that's my dad. So, anyways, okay. I respect that. I think like we have to be able to like see the line between comedy and like bullying, but I don't think tucking a wig on TikTok live is like generalizing an entire group of people. Like that you're just putting a wig on and you're
correct. Yeah, that's not yeah. I mean, even if cancer patients wore a wig, are they offending them now? Like, I don't personally care what anybody sticks up their ass, right? I don't care. Just don't push it on me nor my 8-year-old child. Do I agree that they're pushing that shit in her schools? Fuck no. I wrote a nice letter to the school. That's bullshit. My kid at 8 years old don't even know her own damn address. Like, come on now.
Wait, so what do you mean pushing? So what? Okay, well, we won't get into like the political issue.
Oh, I love getting.
I know, but like that.
I know the difference between. I know the difference between right and wrong. That's the difference.
We could really do that all night, but okay. How many women have you DM'd from TikTok?
Actually, none. They've all DM'd me. Yeah, they've all DM'd me.
Really?
Correct.
Oh. Is that so?
Yes.
Every single one?
Every single one. I've never reached out to anybody for attention of wanting anything with them.
Okay. So how many of them reached out to you and then you responded to?
I don't know. Too many to count. I've been on this app for almost 2 years.
Can you do it on 2 hands?
I could probably say about 2 hands, yeah.
Okay, so not 2 hands and 2 feet.
Yeah, no, not 2 hands, 2 feet.
Okay, so under 20.
Under 20, yeah.
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, but listen. When they throw themselves at you, you know how hard. You know how hard that is to like reject sometimes. Like,
Uh, no, because well, yeah, no. Unless they're like not my type, I don't know. Like, I still, if they're my type, then I'm probably gonna respond if they're cute and cool.
well, right. I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess like I'm
I
not.
mean, I'm a guy. I mean, you're just throwing your good. I mean, you're throwing me bait. Like the
I mean, I'm
fuck.
not
Like,
scared to say it though. I'm not scared to be like, yeah, like all if a hot guy messages me, I'm responding. If I'm single, yes.
nah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, human nature. If you're attracted to, bro, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. It's 2025. These motherfuckers lie to you. Like, nah, no. Y'all motherfuckers. If you guys, any of you guys, got a fucking DM from anybody that you found attractive, you'd fucking respond back. Don't even lie. Don't fucking try to play. Anybody would. Anybody would. I don't care what anybody. Oh no, I wouldn't. Yes, you would.
What about TikTok creators?
Um, no, not really. I mean, I've never really like. I don't know. I've been like cool with TikTok creators, but I haven't really like tried like talking to any of them. No, not really.
Ever? Not even like a little bit flirtatious? Nothing?
No, not really. I mean,
Okay.
oh my god,
What?
you got makeup wipes? She come in here looking like Harley Quinn.
That's so cute. That's awesome. I love that. I love that.
I just I look, and she got a headband over her head like this and shit. It's like it's got little cat ears on it, and she's all maked up. Her eyes look like a damn raccoon. And anyway,
Um,
that just she's standing in my doorway.
that's so cute. Is she still there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I get her all weekend.
Hey!
I get her all weekend.
Cool, that's awesome. Um,
But anyway, yeah, no, I haven't really. No, not really. No,
no.
I mean I've talked to a few, but I mean, shit. If anybody, I mean, but see, a lot of people take like anything that anybody says is flirting. I mean, they can take it any way.
Yeah,
I hear what you mean.
yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Next question.
So you haven't ever asked any like TikTok creators to like link up?
No, I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't ever believe so. I don't really talk to creators.
Really? Okay.
Who-
Okay. Interesting. Um, so I had somebody reach out to me and accuse you of harassment. Like asking her for pictures and stuff.
No.
No.
Which creator?
It
Let me hear
was
this.
I'm not gonna say any names.
Nah, they
You
like
can't,
straight.
you can't, right? You can't do that. You know that. You know I couldn't. You know I couldn't.
No, that's cap. That's cap. No, that's bullshit. I swear on my daughter, I never. I've never. I swear on my daughter, I've never once asked any woman for nudes. Never.
Really? Okay.
Guarantee you that.
Like
I've never once asked. Never asked once anybody for pictures. Nope.
since the dawn of Mitchell, like,
Correct. The last 2 years, I've never once asked a woman for nudes.
okay, cool. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And now it's getting good. I guess. I ain't afraid to answer. I ain't afraid to answer honestly.
Have you ever been, so were you married?
No.
No, okay.
Never been married. Never been engaged.
Okay, okay. So there was like was there a situation with your mods that happened? Like,
What time? What time?
I want to say like a couple months ago.
With what?
I have no idea. I just wrote there was a situation happening with your mods.
Oh, I've had all sorts of issues with mods. I've had mods that have pretended to be my supporter that would turn their back on me and go go to Reddit, or I've had mods that would block other supporters, or I've had mods that would say that they're going to take a break from the app. And once that happens, you take a break from the app, you're gone. I mean, this is I need you every night. I can't just have you part time. Like that's not going to happen. Like if you're dedicated to being my mod every night, you're telling me you're going to be my mod every night. You're going to be here every night, and you say you need a break from TikTok, and then I catch you on TikTok live the next day. You're gone. Don't care.
Okay. Okay.
That's just the way. I run a business. Why would you?
It's
If you're
your
going to take a
it's
break,
your platform. You can do whatever you
right?
want.
Correct. This is a business. So like, if I need you here, I need you here. Like the thing is, if someone says they're going to take a break, why would you take the genie emotes out of your name? No, you're leaving the channel. Is what you're doing. Don't lie.
Okay. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
I pay my mods? No, Victoria, that's actually a dumb question because if I paid my mods, I would have to claim them on taxes. This is a business. For those that don't know, we have to pay taxes on this. So, yes, we would have to write them off on taxes. Of course, I've had all sorts of issues with mods. Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay. Okay. Um. So. Oh, okay. Let me see. What do I want to do? Let's just do this. What's the worst experience you've had on TikTok to date?
The worst experience I've had on TikTok, I've had supporters basically use their support against me. That if I didn't message them, DM them, meet up with them, anything like that, they wouldn't support me anymore. I've also had supporters where they'll use anything, they'll use it against me where you go live at this time, you go and battle this time, you go and do this, you go and do that. They do me favors outside of the live that they expect me to pay back. Things like that. There's been a lot of shit that's happened, but there's gifters. A lot of the gifters, a lot of the supporters expect something out of supporting you big, or getting you up in the ranks or anything like that. They're not like your supporters. So, you know what I'm saying? I've had that happen before too, where the shit's been used against me. So,
Yeah. Yeah. That's not cool.
you know what I'm saying? Oh no, you go live at this time. No, you make me a mod. No, you do this. No, you do that. And it's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna say no. Like I need that money. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my income. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had mods like, or I've had supporters like, oh, fly out. If I don't fly out, they're not gonna support
I
me.
don't like that. I don't like holding
You
it
know what
over
I'm
your
saying?
head like that. Like, oh, if we don't hang out in person, then I'm not like
Right.
that's not cool.
Well,
If you
correct.
want to support somebody, support. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Correct. Yeah, exactly. But hey, I mean, all my kissing ass and all that other shit. I mean, whatever. I mean, it
yeah.
sucked, but it is what it is.
What are your views though on like your supporters supporting other people, other creators?
Let me see. Sammy's a troll. Um,
Yeah.
depends on who it is. Depends on who it is. If they're coming to my chat and they're supporting me, and they can do whatever they want. But if I go to battle, right? If I go to battle and I see like my supporter sends somebody else, like let's say my supporter sent somebody else a lion, right? Well, then at the end of the day, I go to battle and I don't get my support, right? And then you know what I'm saying? Then I could have potentially got that lion. I don't get mad. I don't get mad about it. But the one thing that I do, the one thing that does rub me the wrong way is when other creators come into my chat and they follow my top supporters, or they follow the big badges in here.
Okay, so it's the creators then. It's on the creators, right?
It's the poaching is what I
Yeah.
don't like.
Okay.
I don't like poaching. Like they wouldn't have known that person unless they came into my live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But on the
you-
same dime, it's like if somebody wants to, like, let's say someone gets a follow from a different creator, right?
Right.
And maybe that creator gives them like more attention, or, and I never do this because I think that's like low, like that's low as shit, to be honest. But this is still my opinion about it. If they want to support someone else because maybe they're getting something else from them that they couldn't get from me, then low-key it wasn't mine to begin with, because I mean it really never was mine, but because that's their gifts, their money that they're choosing to send to me. You know what I mean? So, like, what do you think about that? I don't know.
No, I agree. I said anybody can support whoever they want. It's the poaching. That's what I don't like. I personally don't care. It's just weird to me. Like, okay, again, if I like, let's say you and I were together right now, right? And then all of a sudden later on, my supporters came in and like supported you. Like that'd be weird. Like they don't watch you. You know what I'm saying? That'd be weird. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird. Like hold on, you don't even watch them, bro. Like they come in here and then like I don't know, or they're in here 99% of the time when I stream 8 to 12 hours, and then all of a sudden they go on the other side and throw against me. It's like, it's weird, bro. It's weird.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
I don't know.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Like I'm asking, I want your opinions. That's the whole point of this. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I mean, they can do whatever they want.
And we can both have different opinions on this shit. And like,
Absolutely.
and how long have you been doing TikTok? You said since 2022, right?
August of 23.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually,
22 is when I had my surgery.
no, I think I started like after you. So, like it maybe a year after you or something.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
No, not that much after you. I don't know. It was after you, but it was not that long. Anyway, yeah, you've still been doing it longer than me. Anyways, um, okay. So, do you have veneers?
Mm-hmm.
So, how did you get veneers? Like, tell me about that. That's like I've always wondered about surgeries.
I had a supporter in here that asked me what I wanted for Christmas last year.
Oh.
And I had told them I want to get my teeth fixed, right? So I'm at the dentist office, and I'm at the dentist office on the phone with my supporter. The dentist says she's giving me a breakdown of how much everything's going to be. My supporter said, add it to my credit card, add it to my credit card, add it to my credit card, add it to my credit card. And then I only needed 10 grand up front, right? Then I got a 10 grand front, which was cool, whatever. And then it was Merry Christmas, get your shit done. All right, cool, bet. And then all of a sudden, my supporter said, no, you're paying that back. I'm going to gift you heavier on TikTok so you can pay that back. So, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden it was like I owed them the money and I was supposed to pay it back. And then I tried paying it back. I need the credit card or I need the social security card number, and I couldn't get either one of them. Or they needed to call them and let me get access to it. Well, that got used against me, and that got blown out of proportion too. And then, and 10 grand was like nothing, dude. That was like two of my teeth.
I'm
Like,
so confused. Wait, how did this? Whoa. Back it up. Okay. So first, she was on the phone with the orthodontist. Like,
no, okay. So one of my supporters wanted to know what I wanted for Christmas. I said I want to get my teeth fixed.
yeah.
Okay. I was at my dentist on the phone with the supporter.
Yeah.
The dentist was going over everything with me, and they just kept saying over the phone, add it to the credit card, add it to the credit card, add
Okay,
it to my
so
credit
you spent that 10 grand initially from the credit card that she gave you, right?
That's what I needed up front for a down payment to get my teeth thing going. Oh,
Okay.
that was nothing compared to what I've had done. I mean, I just put,
Sorry, I don't know. He or she.
yeah, it was a guy. It was a guy.
Oh, okay.
It was a guy, but yeah, no, it was like, and then all of a sudden it was a gift, and then all of a sudden there was no recognition to it. You know what I'm saying? They can't get no recognition over TikTok, so they gift really big in order for me to pay it back. See what I'm saying? And then it just got used against me and a bunch of other shit, and just caused a bunch of drama and chaos. And
So why did they attempt to give you a gift and then attempt to take it back?
because there was no recognition for it, they can't get the oh my god, thank you so much in the live, right? They were doing it off the TikTok, so no, obviously nobody could see it, right? Well, they don't get recognition for that. They don't get attention for it. You know what I'm saying? So they come in and send $10,000 to me, right? Then they get the attention. You see what I'm saying? In front of the viewers, like, oh my god, he's got money, they've got money. Like it's an attention thing. That's why a lot of the gifters like gift too. Like they get attention.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, it's addicting to hear your name called, and like it's part of
They do it for attention.
the whole psychology of gifting, you know. But so how much did they send you for your veneer? Like, how much did that end up being, or did you like pay for all the everything, or like
So
what?
10 grand paid for the down payment of the veneers.
Okay, so that's how much they.
Everything in my mouth, probably almost 100K.
And you paid for that?
Correct. Well,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I'm streaming, so like anything I made through stream, yeah, that's what I paid for.
Okay, so you paid 100 grand and they paid 10K, and then did you
About
end
10.
up paying them back, or like how, what
No,
happened?
because I no, be, no, because what happened was there was a little issue that happened, right? So at the time of me needing to pay this back, I needed the credit card number. I couldn't get the credit card number. I couldn't get the social security card number of their social security card. It was
Oh,
in their it was in their name. It was in their
right,
name. So
right.
how can I pay that back? I was calling the place and they wouldn't let me access the account without having their social or having their credit card number. And I didn't have either of them. And obviously they're not going to give me that. So then all of a sudden it was like it turned into like this whole big thing like, oh, you're not paying me back. You're not paying me back. Like, but yet you're sending me $20,000 through the app. Why don't you just keep that and pay for the fucking dentistry?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're putting me through this headache of like needing to pay this shit back. Well, instead of gifting me still, why don't you just stop gifting me, pay for the fucking 10 grand and call it a day? But no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, I get it. I guess, so did the drama of it, sorry, I know it sounds like I'm like just stringing this along, but I'm just trying to understand, you know what I mean? Like, did the drama of it come from them wanting to send it through the gifts instead? That's what happened? Like, that's
they
why
were
they were
gifting me,
asking
they
for
would, they were gifting me bigger so that way I would pay it back on top of me making.
Oh, okay. So
But it
they
didn't.
were
But I couldn't.
expecting.
But I couldn't pay it back because I didn't have the credit card number nor the social security card number. I said I can't pay it. They're not letting me have access to the account. My name is not on it. It's your name, not mine. And then all of a sudden they wouldn't do nothing. They wouldn't call the number. They wouldn't do shit. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And then all of a sudden it turned into this big drama thing. And I said, well, why don't you just stop throwing me gifts and just call them and pay it your damn self
Yeah.
instead of throwing me money? It didn't make sense because like literally after that, they were like still throwing me a bunch of money on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
But
I
that
mean, yeah.
right? It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. It
Yeah.
was all
And
for
like
drama.
he didn't tell you, pay me back so that I can send it in gifts before that, or like, I don't
No,
know.
no, he just said I'm gonna gift you heavier so you can pay that back.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
just like a
And
weird situation.
then, hold on, this is the best part. And then all the credit card transactions he was making to
Uh-huh.
gift me, he tried saying he was gonna report it to the police and say I stole his credit card. Right,
Okay.
right. No shit, Scorpio. It's paying triple for real.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I've had supporters do some crazy ass shit to me, bro. And
Yeah.
there's always two sides to every story, and like that's why like these Reddit roaches don't know their ass from the hole in the wall.
Yeah,
That's why like
there's like multiple people saying that you're lying, but what is he lying about, guys?
yeah,
If you're gonna make a claim, like back it up with something. Like you can't just say, "Oh, he's lying."
yeah, they
Like he's
can't.
telling me the whole story. Like, you
Oh,
know,
all of my supporters in here, they all know.
I don't know. Weird.
Um,
So okay,
anyway, move on.
let's bring it back a little bit. What's your 5-year plan going forward? If TikTok gets banned tomorrow or within like, the 75-day extension thing, um,
You have Reddit roaches in there. That's why.
I mean, it doesn't matter. If they're gonna say that you're lying, they need to say something else. They can't just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're a liar." You're like, okay, what else, dude? Tell me why. Tell me how. What happened? Like, it's nothing substantial to me. Um,
Yo, you good in there?
so yeah, what's your plan? If TikTok gets banned tomorrow, what are you gonna do? I heard you a while back talking about another job. Do you work another job right now? Is that something that you're just planning?
Do I work another job? No, not right now. No. Could I go back? Yes.
Okay. Do you not want to like talk about that or?
That's yeah. No, I don't.
Okay,
I mean,
that's fine.
it doesn't matter to me. But I mean, I plan on if it does go down, then yeah. I mean, I have other options to go do. I'm very skilled. I'm very skilled in what I can do. I'm actually I used to be a plumber pipe fitter by trade.
Oh, cool.
Still have all my skills. Still have all my certifications for welding.
Yeah,
I
cool.
journeyman. So
Nice. Yeah. No, and that pays high dollar too. So,
correct.
and it's like super high demand right now.
I want to become an underwater welder.
Dude, I heard that is like dangerous AF though.
Hmm.
I would be I would be careful with that one. Um, okay, what do you have to say to so I saw you on a video and I mean, okay, I'm not gonna give my opinion on this. I'm just gonna let you answer. But it was like I don't know if it was like a fake headdress or whatever, and you were like there were like, you know, the Syrian people that you were battling and you were kind of
Oh,
mimicking
look,
their
wait,
voice.
wait. I'll do it again for you. Hold on.
Okay.
Now, see, there's a difference, okay? This is not Pakistani and shit, okay? It's not Pakistani. This is a tarot reading. That's what this is. That's what this was for because they would say, Mitchell, you need to do the readings. I'm like, oh, okay, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is what I would do. They're idiots, bro. They're idiots. And
Okay.
then like, literally,
So it's
not
also
everybody in
for
my chat
waiting.
saying I miss those days, bro. I would sit here and read these cards and go like this. Like I would make fun of those people on TikTok going, "Oh yeah." Look, I even got the little rock. Where is it? Hold on. Oh, it's right here.
Okay. So
Look.
like
I used to look.
psychics.
I used to sit there and go,
Wow,
"Ay,
you really went all
ay."
out.
Like this isn't even racist, bro. I'm like, "Ay ay ay." That's what I would do. I'm like, "All right, it's blessed." And then like all of a sudden I'd be like, "Oh look, creativity." Like I would just like fuck with them. Like I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. So you don't
And I'd be like, yo, I feel like you leave men on red. Like, just fucking with them. Dude, it's all for entertainment. People take this app way too seriously, bro. There are a bunch of clowns on here.
well, keep in mind my ex uses like the accent, the like the black accent every day. So that's like, you know, that's who I dated. But um like I don't know. So like you don't think that it's racist. You're standing by it. You don't think it's racist at all. You don't think there's any
Not
hidden.
racist at all.
Okay.
That's a reading. That's a reading hat. That's not that is not that's a tarot reader. That's what they wear. That's not racist. That's what they wear.
Okay.
That's not even culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just what they wear.
Right. Yeah. Okay, cool.
And I didn't buy this shit, bro. This was from my. The crazy thing is, this is actually bought from one of the supporters.
Oh, that's fun. Wait,
Bro,
so
bro,
have you ever like tried to actually get a card? Or do you not
I don't
believe
know
in
how
that
to do
stuff?
this. I don't know how to do that. Like next, okay, so like my next upcoming live, I'm wearing a Disney princess dress with a wig, playing Disney princess, streaming the game. So is that what is that? Is that me making fun of trans again? Like,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right.
nah. See, here's the problem: is people who listen, people who sit there and apparently are offended really aren't offended. They just don't know. They just don't have what it takes, right? They're jealous and they're broke and they can't come up with that idea, right? That's what the issue is. They can't come up with content to make people laugh. They can't come up with content to keep people in their live streams. They go,
Do you think it's rage baiting?
what?
Like that kind of content? Do you think that's rage bait?
No, because you're a complete moron if you don't understand what that hat is about. If you've never seen the tarot card readers, that's not rage bait at all. I mean,
Right, but maybe like I don't know. Well,
that sounds uneducated people.
okay.
That sounds like liberal people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
All right. Okay. Um, let's move
Like,
on. Let's move on. Um, will you ever do speed dating again?
oh, possibly. I mean, possibly. I mean, I just don't have anybody that requests in
Okay. Would you do it the same way that you used to do it, or would you
by
change
myself.
it?
No, I wouldn't change it.
Okay, you just do the same thing.
Yeah, Meg.
What would get you to want to do it again?
Oh, more people request in.
Okay, so if I just went into one of your boxes randomly one day, you would like start holding up the sign, or like how would you even do it
If
again?
you're looking for a man,
I mean, not from TikTok, not like through a speed dating show, if I'm being honest, but
right? And so there's everybody else's mentality too.
yeah,
So there's that.
yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next segment here. So I'm going
Next
to,
segment. God damn. Okay, go
yes,
ahead.
that's right. So I'm going to list people's names, okay? And you're just going to give me your opinion on that person, okay? Or experiences that you've had with them, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So if anybody wants to put names in the chat, you guys can. Um, so Alpha Mr. Best.
Funny guy.
Okay. Okay. Julia Shea.
Too high. Too. Thinks she's too full of herself.
Okay. Chelsea.
Is that the Chelsea? Chelsea. Is that the one that does the
The
dating?
blonde girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
The
I haven't really encountered her too much. She comes in once in a blue moon, but I don't know. She trolls. She's kind of funny.
okay, Lauren Brewster.
I don't really. I've never really watched her. I don't know. The Alpha's old lady. I don't know. She. I mean, as long as she. I mean, as long as she treats him good, and you don't get beat up again or nothing. I mean,
Okay. Brighton.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. That's who I had written down. It's been a minute.
Brighton.
Yeah.
I've never battled at Brighton. I don't think so. Did we? Did we ever battle at Brighton yet? I don't remember. Brighton. Mm-mm.
Okay. Seminda. Is that how you say that? Seminda.
Seminda. Who said that?
Like 10 people straight up. I'm serious, actually.
So Samindo, she's one of my Australian. She's from Australia. She was one of my good mods. She said she had to take a break. And then I don't know, she just wasn't in here anymore. So I blocked and said, "Gotta move on."
Oh, you blocked her?
Correct. I
So
block
you
everybody that says that they're gonna take a break. I'm running a business over here. That's like you. That's like you saying you need a break from your job, right? That's like you
okay?
saying you need a break. You need a break from your job. Listen, I deal with these Reddit roaches on a daily fucking basis. They are nobodies to me. They are lower than me. They are behind me. They're nobodies. Like they literally, like bro, they have no class. They're nobodies. So like, if you let them get to you and you interact with them, and you guys are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I told them what they wanted. That's what they wanted, was for them to go away from the channel, and they got what they wanted. And it's like, bro, you gotta ignore them, bro. Listen. Here's another side of the story people don't say. I spent hours on the phone with certain people, with certain mods and stuff like that, to kind of calm them down, keep them around. Like, hey, it's okay. It's all good. Just ignore them, right? Well, they don't ignore them.
Oh,
They
okay.
interact with them, and then they leave, and they get upset. They get bullied. They get harassed. Like, bro, them Reddit roaches are literally like, dude, they harass a pregnant woman, bro. Like,
Yeah,
they're
that's messed
harassing.
up. That's messed
Right,
up. You
right. They
shouldn't
talk. Listen,
be just
they talk
okay.
about They talk about kids. They talk about people's lives. Bro, like, dude, they take pictures of my house. Like, they dox me. Like, dude, fuck them, dude. They ain't nobodies.
How
You
did
know what
you
I'm saying? They're
how'd you
nobodies.
get doxxed?
Oh, dude, they put my phone number out there. They put my address out there. They put my fucking dude. They've done all sorts of nasty ass shit. Weird ass people, bro. They're mental, dude. They're mental. They're nobodies. Again, they're nobodies.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's why
I got doxxed. So like that's the worst thing I've ever experienced on TikTok is getting doxxed.
Well, that was probably one of your roaches.
No, it was Gordo Loco. Um,
Oh, I don't.
he's a cooler. He's a live streamer.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's cool. She's cool, but I mean, again, I gotta move on. I gotta find other people.
Oh, Bryson. Maybe I just mistyped it. Mistyped.
Bryson.
Not Brighton, Bryson. You know who that is? I don't know who that is.
He might be one of the viewers. Bryce is cool. I don't know. He used to be one of my. He used to be. I don't know. He used to be He used to be against me for the longest time, but I don't know. We were adults and had adult conversation and kind of made up. I don't know. He comes around, so he's alright. He's chill. I mean, I don't really talk to him. I don't trust him, but
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Shan.
Shan, she was another one of my mods. I think she got really personal, but she got really sick and she hasn't been doing the best. And then said that she's been sick for a few weeks and she was like bedridden, and that was the last I heard from her.
Oh, that's really sad.
Well, she ain't blocked because she didn't make up no excuse. So
Yeah, yeah. Ammo Barbie.
I've only like seen her a few times.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. The thing is though, is like their banter or like other streamers' banters and shit. I understand them because I've got like multiple like, you know what I'm saying. I've got multiple like senses of humor, so like I know what they're doing. Like for
Yeah.
instance, Alpha. Okay, his banter, he's not really like that. It's his banter. That's what he does on TikTok. It's for attention. It's to piss people off. It's to get under their skin. And the more you get underneath people's skins, the more they stick around because they want to hate on you and hate on you. Dude, it's literally it's the easiest fucking thing to do on here. It's like it's
Well,
easy.
I
Like
I knew that. I knew that about him.
because people apparently that hate you still watch you.
That's not why I don't like him though.
I don't know everything. I don't know everything. I just like my thing is I only pop in once in a blue moon when he's battling somebody. I don't know the severity of anything that they talk about or anything like that. I just go show up once in a blue moon.
Okay, people are saying Jed. Do you know who that is?
Jed, I have no idea.
Okay.
That's some fucking mental illness guy that got into it with Saminda. Him and Saminda were going back and forth. And like they were arguing and fighting. I don't really know that guy. He's not even a somebody. He was just somebody that was like hanging out with like old supporters that like randomly showed up in boxes one day and was hanging out with my supporters one day and then like
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was he's nobody. He's never even watched my channel. He's weird. That dude's got some kind of mental he'll like dude likes to start shit. He likes to start shit because he enjoys it. But no, he's nobody.
Okay. Okay.
He ain't nobody to worry about.
Sparkles?
Sparkles.
I don't know any of these names. People are guys. Give me creators, please.
Sparkles was a constant speed dater that did OF that just came up on my show like half naked that annoyed the fuck out of everybody and like it was funny as fuck. I mean she listen like she trolled people like a motherfucker. She was funny. I don't care what nobody says, but she was annoying, but like funny. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what you're talking about. That's what you were just talking about with Alpha. It's like it's not clickbait, but it's like you
Yeah,
keep.
I knew what she was doing.
Yeah, you keep them engaged. You know.
Yes, I knew what she was doing. It would annoy people, but it would keep people around.
Yeah. Tyler Thibodeau.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Jeffree Star.
I beat him a few times. That was
Hey.
cool.
Hey. Gabby. Gabriela Gomez.
Gabriela Gomez. Oh, pfft.
What?
Too full of herself. Next.
You think she's full of herself, really? I think she's
She
like.
acts like she's better than everybody.
Aw, I think she's classy. I like her. I don't think she thinks that she's better than anyone. I think she just handles herself a certain way and like is very business oriented. That's how I feel about her. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, full of herself.
Okay. That's your opinion. Madison Mills.
I have no idea.
I don't know who that is either. They want to know about Leah? I don't know who Leah is.
Leah. Oh, is that the lady that pretended she was blind and I bought her a pair of brand new $300 fucking Ray-Ban glasses because she was blind? Is that one?
So she
Is that the one you guys talking about? Is that the one that I donated all that money? Is that the one that I donated all that money
that
to?
wasn't blind?
Yeah, she faked being blind apparently. And then I bought her a brand new $400 pair of fucking Ray-Ban glasses and gifted her so she can go get her hair done. And apparently she faked being blind. And by the way, if that's what Jed is in there, that's what Jed even came up on my live stream and told me and Saminda.
Wow.
See, I think these people either they tell so many lies or they like, I don't forget the shit. Like I know what comes out of people's mouths, bro. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
I remember these things. But yeah, no, he told me when he came up here, he told me and Saminda both that she was faking it. That she was fake being blind.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool, guys.
We've had people fake that their children have passed away, and we've donated tons of money. We've had people fake that they had cancer. We've had people fake that they were going through all sorts of shit. My Genie fam has been through a lot, and we've donated to a lot of people. That's why I don't believe, and that's why I don't sit there and do this piss poor bullshit. Whatever you're going through, I don't do that. This dude literally came up on my live, and some of my Genie fam remember it. But this guy came up and said that that his wife and his two children died in a bad semi accident and he needed donations, and I had like a candlelit thing and everything up here, and everybody was giving him donations and everything. Nothing went to me; it was all to him in boxes. But dude made $15,000, and then his wife and kids came up on my show one day and said, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Who's this?" And she said, "Can we talk?" I'm sure some people remember that, but she said, "Can we talk?" I was running Mom Talk at the time, and she said, "Can we talk?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "What's up?" She said, "Remember that guy that came up here saying that me and my children were dead?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, we're very much alive, and here's me." And like, she showed her and showed the kids. I was like, "No, dude, yeah." So, and then he went to other creators and got a bunch of money from them too. But yeah, there was a whole big spiel about that guy. Somebody was trying to go after him. I don't know. There was a bunch of shit that was going on with that guy. We've had people fake a bunch of shit.
Wow.
A bunch of shit. A bunch.
So how do you know the person that was faking cancer was like faking cancer? Because that's like a hard thing to know.
Because they didn't have any paperwork on it, and they were like trying to like say they did and they didn't, and then I'm sorry, no, maybe it wasn't cancer, it was astigmatism. He was like twitching and shit like that on live, and then in his videos he acted completely normal. That's what it was.
You mean Tourette syndrome? Astigmatism is like your
No,
eye.
no. He had some kind of fuck. He was like twitching his face and shit. Like it was like in his eye. But I don't know what he was faking, but it was some kind of fake. But he got called out because he had like, I don't know if you know like the Addams Family. He had like some kind of twitch or something going on. But anyway, in all his videos, he was completely normal. Completely normal. And then somebody called him out. He got there was like 5,000 people in there.
Like Trucker Skittles? Is that who you're talking about?
I forget. Is that who it was? I forget.
Did you give gifts to Trucker Skittles?
Yeah, and that might have been him. But the Addams Family and like Paul Dow and all them, they were all in there, and I remember it was huge.
Yeah, the whole TikTok community came together for that. I saw that the next day, and Gordo, the person that doxed me, was like, Gordo Loco got all that money. I hope everyone knows that. Okay, he got all of that. All right. Well, half technically, because TikTok takes half, and he just recycled it all to Gordo. Okay. I'm just saying. No, he got it all because Gordo was talking about how basically the cops are gonna get him and stuff. So he was like scaring him out of it, but yeah, and he got it all. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, he scammed the scammer, bro. Okay, let's keep going. What about do you know Dean?
That's the guy that did the thing with my teeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jessica Diamond? Is it
That
Diamond?
was the thing that was the issue that I had with those two.
Wait, what?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll just be for real. Because you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
Dean basically. So how Dean started out was Dean came into my live wanting a speed date. Dean didn't have 1,000 followers. I bought his followers for him. He became real good friends with me.
That's cool.
See, the thing is like they're still pressed, and I have not talked about these people or anything since like fucking December. Like, and the fact that they still keep coming around is stupid. It's like, dude,
It's like you've already said your piece about it, and they're still, yeah.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, look, it was a legit friendship, right? It was a legit friendship. This dude, I was real cool with him, whatever. We flew out, whatever. It was all good shit, right? That's the same dude that said that I like stole his credit card and all this other bullshit, right? And everything was all good. Everything was great, right? We were all fine. There was great friendship, whatever. Well, then the thing that pissed me off was that Jessica Diamond, for Christmas, he gifted her. Not a problem. A uni, cool, whatever. Now, Sarah, say if one of your people came in here and gifted me a uni, and I said, oh my God, Sarah, can you bless Serotonin up here? Serotonin is homeless by choice. Can you bless her? Put you on the spot, brought him up in boxes, put him on the spot, and said, "Can you gift this homeless man because he is out and he chooses to be homeless?" And
Oh,
then, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
and then he sent somebody else a uni after
And
that?
then he gifted somebody else. And so I got on the phone with them and I said, "Yo, I'm like, listen, I'm like, they're doing it for gifts. I know what they're doing. They're trying to make you feel bad so you gift somebody." I'm like, "I'm just letting you know." I felt bad because he's an older man and someone's trying to take advantage of him. That's what I was doing. And then, like, again, he was coming in here every day. Dude didn't gift me for like months at a time, which is fine. You know, it was cool. He was still a cool dude. Brought him up, whatever. I have no issues with the old man. I have no issues with him. It's
Oh
the
wait,
Reddit
Dean gifted
roaches.
the homeless person. Oh, okay, wait. Dean gifted somebody that was homeless?
Correct.
Okay.
But they chose to be homeless and they were on TikTok.
I thought
They
Dean, the way that you were explaining it, I thought Dean was the homeless person. So now now I'm locked in. All right.
No. So it was just like it was just stupid. Like that's like me taking my big supporter and going, "Hey, spend your money over here, would ya? Go send them money." That's weird. It's like for publicity. Yeah. So that's what happened, and basically, I was told that I called somebody stupid. But here's his issue: is he listens to these Reddit roach nobodies, and yet they're still around me. And I figured since he went away, because they got him to go away from me, I figured since he was away, they'd stay away. But no, they are up my ass. They are up my ass. Like they do not go away. They do not go away.
Haters are gonna hate. That's why.
Like, bro, they are up my ass, bro. They are up my ass. They are on my ass like fucking white on rice. I don't care what nobody says.
So the last thing that I do is toxic questions. Have you done toxic questions battles before?
Toxic. Yeah, I see you there.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, no. And then again, that upset me though. That upset me though when like, that upset me though when people would, you know, sit there and ask my supporters to gift them or gift other people. That's just it was weird to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something you don't. It's just, and my haters.
I have a different perspective on it that I already told you. Like, but that's your opinion that you're entitled to. So, like.
But here's the thing though. Is like the Reddit roaches. Okay, here's what happened. Is they thought that they would get certain people away from my channel, and they would come and support them. That's what they thought. And it didn't work out, so now they still stay in my ass, and they still try to take other supporters. And they harass the pregnant woman that's in here. They harass Kristen. They harass all my top supporters. They harass them all the fucking time. They talk about kids. They do all sorts of shit. They're weird people, bro.
Yeah, we don't take it to the kids, guys. We don't do that.
Well, they say they don't, but they have, and they're weird, bro. They're weird. Anything like they look into everything, dude.
Yeah.
Everything. Like it's like they're nobodies. They're nobodies. They're people that think they know how to use Google. Like, great job.
Hey, I can do that. In fact, I'm gonna use that skill to do interviews and make content. Woo! Like, let's do something like creative with it. You know?
Like if they spent so much time hating on people, and they would like, if they spent that much time at a job and working at a job or like focusing on a job, they would. You know what I'm saying? They could do so much more with their life, but they don't.
No, I think only like the worst decisions are all rooted from hate, and the best decisions are all rooted from love. And if you just follow that simple mantra, then it's like really, you can't go wrong.
And the funny thing is, these clowns don't understand is, dude, I don't need to lie. Like I'll tell you the truth. I don't need to lie. Like I will give you. I'm very blunt, and they all know that.
Yeah.
I have no reason to lie. What am I scared of? Getting spanked? Getting canceled? Getting canceled? Falling off? Falling off? Is that what it is? Why? Because I'm not making $10,000 a day? Like, oh, okay. Go look at some of the other creators on this app. 4 viewers, 5 viewers, 4 million followers, 20 people in their chat. Come on now. Ain't nobody fall off, bro. Like, dude, they're so dumb. Like, you ain't even started, bro. Like, you ain't ever started. How you gonna sit there and say people fell off, but you ain't even started?
Well, okay. Are you ready for some toxic questions battles? Are you ready for this?
Toxic questions. Yeah. Sure.
Yes. Okay. So this is how it works. It's like 5.
Hey, you gotta brush your teeth. It's 9:15.
I'm eating a snack.
What are you eating?
Sunset.
Oh, sun chips. All right. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That's priority. Okay. So after 500 points, The
Let them talk shit. They're nobodies.
the person that has 500 points or like the higher score the whole game gets to ask the other person whatever they want from the chat. Okay, so tell your chat to put questions for me. Guys, put questions for Mitchell. Anything that you want to know. I already asked him a ton of questions, so
What?
your team might want to play. But all right, everybody tap. Everybody tap. Everybody tap. Put questions in the chat, guys. Questions in the chat.
How many men have you slept with?
Under 10. I'm not going to tell you the exact number.
All right, so do I only get one?
No, you can keep going.
Oh, okay. How many people have you met off TikTok?
One.
One. Okay.
Yeah, one.
All right, what's the biggest you've had?
No, I met Shorty Shane, but it's not like that. You know?
Okay.
We hung out. But yeah.
How big is it?
It's not like that, bro. It's not like that. I'm not like that, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Guys, if you want to answer the questions.
Hey guys, look, my haters came and afforded a gift over there. Uncle!
Huh?
Oh fuck. Guys, give me another question. I don't know. Who do you think's my biggest hater over there?
Maybe Reddit Roach? I don't know.
Oh.
Cuckoo, thank you.
Guys, keep going, y'all. Keep going. We need 110 points. Who's got doubles? We got doubles. Oh, Jed's over there.
Guys, we need one thing. Amber! Guys, we have to get ahead of him.
Target reached. Uncle Rica's. Stephanie. Use it.
And guys, keep putting questions. Please, keep putting questions in the chat.
Reagan. Danielle. Everybody use it. Use the doubles. Use the doubles. Uncle. Use the doubles, baby. Tabby. Everybody go. Uncle. Tabby. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
Questions.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yo, let's do something big. Maddie. Uncle.
Jason.
Miss. Go, y'all. Go, y'all. Go, y'all. Number 2's got doubles. Reagan. Nah, fuck.
Woo!
Hey, go, Kristen! Everybody go. Use those doubles.
I love Jen.
Use those doubles, miss. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Keep using those doubles, baby. Keep using those doubles.
Mitchell, ask me a question.
Oh, I'm just battling. All right.
Ask me anything, bro.
Not another hater.
Amber, thank you.
Ew, bro. You got Brina's ass over there? Look at that ugly ass profile picture.
Kristen!
Kristen! Gabby! Do you interview for Clout? Stephanie.
It's entertainment, and I think people want to get to know creators on a deeper level. They're spending their whole
Gosh,
on people
Uncle.
that they don't even know anything about. But yeah, there is a level of like, I do want to get views, but it's actually W entertainment, so.
Was Jimmy good in bed?
I wouldn't do it again.
Okay. Are you guys still friends?
No, we both have each other blocked.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys told me to say it.
Yeah, you can ask me anything. It's toxic questions, so go off, you know?
Let me see. I like the honesty.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right. Guys, give me another one. I don't know any other ones. Give me another one.
I wouldn't do it again, Jill. I wouldn't.
Give me another one, y'all. Guys, who's got a glove? Anybody with a glove? Who's got a glove in here? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know any of them, y'all. I don't know.
You can ask. It's okay. You can ask.
I don't know any of them, really.
Don't be scared.
Okay, all right. We have a glove now. Mama used her glove. All right, guys, can we use the glove, y'all? Can we use it? Can we use the glove?
Guys, I can't ask him anything because we don't have.
Send multiples. Uncle! Send multiples. That's because we got a Genie
love to
fam
ask
over here,
him.
bro. We have a Genie fam over here. Miss K! Appreciate you, dear. Keep using the doubles, y'all.
Yeah,
Keep
that's
using
why
the glove.
we gotta be up, you know?
Keep using the glove. Reagan,
Emily,
Uncle.
thank you.
Go. Reagan, Kristen. Great snipe on the glove. Garsh. Guys, another question. Kristen. Uncle.
Dan.
See? Well, it looks like I'm not too much of a liar. They've literally just all been in here. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, what's your most controversial opinion is?
That I chose adoption, but I don't think that abortion should be illegal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Max. um, are you still trying to get pregnant?
No. Straight up. Tara, thank you. Okay, guys, that was a good try. I want to be ahead of him, like in the very beginning. So maybe let's just go off in the beginning. MVP Amber. Oh wait, somebody was on Ghost. Thank you to my ghostie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amber, Fergio, Jason, Brina, is that how you say your name? Tierra, Emily, everybody for tapping. Thank you.
Listen, guys, listen. The fact that my haters watch me from another phone and then go to another live and see that they're in here with me, like, bro, like, dude, that's crazy, bro. Obsession. It's an obsession.
Guys, if we get 500 points off Rip,
Bro, if they
then
hate
we
me
can
so
ask
much,
him
why they
questions.
watch me?
If we get 500 points off Rip, then we can ask him stuff. So put questions in the chat, okay, guys?
Oh, I love calling these clowns out. Vicky! All right, y'all. 500 points.
Questions.
Who did you vote for?
I didn't vote. I know it's bad, but I didn't vote.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, you didn't even have. Okay.
Yeah, use the glove on doubles, uncle. Use the glove on.
Questions. See, this is why you need to have questions in the chat.
Oh, not this fucking guy. Hey, look at that.
Thank you so much.
Look at that. Ricky's another fucking sucker. Look at that.
Why do all your friends turn against you?
Why do all my friends turn against me?
Yeah.
Because they end up being pieces of shit and don't want to fucking admit their wrongs.
Okay. Why do you keep your and Kristen's relationship a secret? Oh.
My private life and who I'm fucking or screwing is private.
Oh.
And there's no privacy there. I mean, it's
Okay.
because they all want to know who I stick my. You know what I'm saying? They all want to know because they want to be on it. That's why. Why do they need to know about my life outside of TikTok? I'm a creator. You don't need to know my life outside of it. Come on, keep going. More questions. Hurry up. Doubles!
Somebody said, "Where are the receipts about the kids?" I'm assuming like the roaches, like things that they did.
They're roaches, bro. They're roaches.
Yeah, but like about the kids, I guess. I don't know.
Because they want to be proved that they're not pieces of shit, and they are.
Mm.
Oh, with the fucking flying jets! Boom, baby!
We gotta play to ask, so.
Guys, keep using the doubles. Keep using the doubles! Keep using the doubles, baby.
Hey, I appreciate you guys, though.
Come on, Ricky-O. Let's go, buddy.
I can't ask anything right now.
Do you have a TikTok crush?
I had a dream one time about Jeremy Jawbone.
Jeremy Chambone.
Jeremy Jawbone?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do you have a TikTok crush?
Jeremy Trombone. Jeremy Trombone.
Yeah, they are definitely obsessed with it.
He is handsome. He is.
No, my personal life, they want to get into it because I don't know.
Marla, I gave that up a while ago.
It's so weird. What do you do outside of TikTok?
I like to work out. I've been really like on my spiritual journey lately. I've been meditating daily. So that's like
Gotcha.
my thing. And I also just got a new job, but I'm not going to talk about it on here because,
Right.
yeah, you get it. So.
Why do you think your trolls are obsessed with me? Why don't you this is one for your trolls. Why do you watch me if you hate me so much?
Guys, why do you watch him if you don't like him? I'll read out the answers.
Right, I gotta know.
I'll read it out, guys. If you want to tell him something,
They don't got nothing.
because you react. I'm
I
watching.
laugh at you clowns.
I'm watching Sarah, not you. We don't watch him. He gets
do.
butthurt and it's hilarious. Needed a good laugh too.
You guys get made fun of every day. You guys literally come in on here on fake profiles.
You think you're the shit. You got
Right.
150 people on a live stream, dude. You're a random dude from Chicago. Okay, bro. I mean, like,
Yes.
he's just going live like everyone else, you know? Like, I don't know. We're just all doing the same thing. Somebody said because you take advantage of people.
Absolutely, I do. Why not?
Oh, damn.
Absolutely, baby.
How do you take advantage of people?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe in the bedroom. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I do use my. I mean, they do say that they love my left hand. It's their favorite necklace. My palm is their favorite necklace. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I am the shit. Look, they just can't get no kitty cat. That's their problem. They can't get no kitty cat, and they don't know how to score. They're like watching soccer, running up and down the field, not scoring. That's them. Because they're not men. They're not men. That's their problem. They're not men. They're pussies. Kristen, Carly, Tabby, Stephanie, Uncle.
Okay, guys, this is gonna be the last one, okay? MVP Richio, I appreciate that. John, Adam, Brina. So if we wanna ask him anything, guys, this is gonna be the battle, all right? Last toxic questions battle.
Bro. Oh, somebody drop a uni.
Last one, guys. Last one. He has 3 wins too.
Just drop 14K on this one, yo.
All right. If you guys have questions for Mitch,
Guys, triples. First skip the triples, y'all. First skip.
If you have any questions for Mitch, please put it in the chat. When we get 500 points or higher points than him, Jason. Okay. Mitchell, why is your number 1 bubble Mike's ex?
Mike's ex. Well, she needed something to beat it up in the meantime. Go next.
Who's Coco?
Who's Coco? Coco is a girl from Washington that me and a few other people met up with in Washington. Next. Gosh! Everybody use it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Use.
Oh my gosh.
Use it. Go!
Who's Richio? Who's Richio? Who's that?
Richio's a nobody, bro.
Well, you know him.
Yeah, he's just some fucking clown from Ohio that, you know, he's dating one of my other people that used to be in here that got blocked because they weren't coming around enough, and I had to make an example out of them, so I blocked them.
How many girls have you cheated on Kristen with?
How many girls have I cheated on Kristen with? Fuck, dude. Way too many to count.
2 hands?
I'm trolling.
So did you stay with Coco for a week at your house?
No. False.
No.
That's false. That one's false. I went to Washington with a few people. That one's false.
So you did meet up with her, or like
We
no?
we went as a TikTok group.
Oh, okay. Did you sleep with her?
Ricky, you better save that ramen money. That ramen money, boy.
Was she one of your numbers?
Was she one of my numbers?
Your bodies?
I mean, she was somebody that we were fucking chit-chatting with and whatnot, and, you know, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of like, I wouldn't say a number, but like, I don't know.
It was a thing. It was a fling.
It was just something like, I don't know. It wasn't really a fling. I mean,
What was it?
Mission!
What was it?
It's no. We got doubles, y'all. We got doubles, y'all. All right, come on, next. Hurry up, let's go.
Who's your new mod?
Who's my new? Why are they so concerned about all the people in here? Dude, see how weird they are? Dude, they want to worry about where my fucking schlong goes, dude.
Oh damn! That's where. Wait, your new schlong's going into your new mod? Or wait,
Dude, they have no game. Who are my new mods? Well, I gotta find new mods every time. I mean.
Okay.
Gabby, look, they're so concerned about where I put my schlong at. It's crazy.
So you don't have any new mods?
I don't think I've got new mods. No, I think I've got. Why are they paying attention to the people in here? That's fucking weird. Bro,
Guys,
that's
keep putting
weird.
questions. Keep putting questions. Keep putting questions. And we have did you block Brandy?
Doubles. Yes.
Why?
Why did I block Brandy? Because we were on favorited, and I said I need to set an example. Nobody was tapping the screen.
Jason. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, and I can block.
Great.
Honestly, they're so stupid. I can block whoever the fuck I want to block.
Yeah, you can, but that's, I mean, I've seen, that's
Right.
your platform, man.
Correct. My platform, my rules. Right. If I want to block you, you're blocked. Next.
Somebody said ask him about the time he wished people's houses would go up in flames. You know what they're talking about?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes, I do. Because I was doxxed by a certain individual. My phone number was released out there in public. My address was being released out there in public. They were talking about my child and that how I never see my child and all this other shit. Yes. And so yes, sure do. I do hope their houses burn on fire and every single one of those roaches, I hope something happens to them and they end up 6 feet under. Yes, I do. I do wish ill upon them. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Karma is a bitch and it will get back to them. Yeah. And when they want to pretend like they didn't do shit, nah. I know what you did. Your number's here, buddy. Your number is here.
Damn. Okay.
Nah, I got your number, boy.
Does Kristen claim you as a dependent? That is a funny ass question.
No, Kristen pays all my bills. Kristen pays all my bills.
That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Lee.
Wow. Good battle, guys. Good battle.
These fucking trolls.
Crazy. MVP Richio. Hey, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. Jason, Amanda. Wow. Good stuff, guys. Adam, Brina, Fergio, Joey, Katie, everybody tapping my screen. It was a good interview. How'd you feel about it? Do you feel like you got some shit off your chest? Do you feel okay about it?
It's the same shit that I say in my live every night.
Okay.
Anybody that asks questions, I don't know.
I mean, like, some people are not very open about this shit, though. I'm proud of you for, like, actually...
Oh, I'm not... Shit, I ain't scared to speak about them fucking clowns over there.
Yeah, no,
They're
it takes
fucking
a
clowns.
bigger person to, like, actually confront shit, so, you know what I mean?
They're nobodies. That's what... They're mad they didn't make the money I made last year.
All right, yeah. If you guys want to watch my full...
They're mad they gotta get told what to do by a boss. And they can't get all the kitty in the world they want. So I'd be mad too. Money, bitches, traveling, fishing, shit, I'd be jealous too. Fuck, dude. I'd be jealous as a motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good looking, shit. Half them men over there, half them trolls over there look like fucking goddamn mud fence posts. They look like fucking 10 miles of bad road. Look at them fucking things over there.
Oh my...
One of them's got a fucking bald head that goes over here. Look at him.
Oh.
Shit.
Well, Mitchell, thank you again. I appreciate you for doing
All right, love you.
All right, peace out, man.